Well, hey guys, I just rolled out of bed wearing my CRZ shorts. It's really comfortable. And this top I got a year or so ago from the Taj. But last night I shampooed my hair with that Dove Dermacare Zinc Pyrithione shampoo. That stuff's amazing. Now, I saw a comment when I first mentioned it a few vlogs back. Someone said that they ordered it and it does have methyl isothiazolinone in it. I don't know what's up with that because the one I have does not. And so I got nervous. I checked on Target's website and it doesn't say methyl isothiazolinone on Target, but on Amazon, Amazon lists the ingredients out and they list methyl isothiazolinone, but when you zoom in on the picture, the ingredients are what I have, which is different. Mine doesn't have that. It has phenoxyethanol. Here, I'll show you. So here are the ingredients. Yeah, it just makes me nervous because I don't want to say one thing in my videos and then you guys go and buy it and it's something totally different. Let me know in the comments because I've gotten some positive feedback from a lot of you about this. Let me know if yours looks like mine. See, phenoxyethanol is the preservative here. So I don't know what's up with that. If it's just written wrong on some of the websites or if there was an older formula and then they changed it. I don't know. See, this is one thing, brands do this a lot. They change up their formulas and they don't really tell anybody. They just kind of like sneak a little change in there and you're like, or you know, they change the package very subtly. They'll put like this little dermatological tested thing, maybe new or something, you know what I mean? Like if you like, it's like a Where's Waldo game sometimes. But yeah, they do change stuff up. You know, another product that changed up the formula for the worse is the It's Skin LI Effector. That used to be fantastic. It was a licorice root serum that was great for just evening out skin tone, calming down redness, but it used to be free of fragrance. But then they went and changed it, added a bunch of fragrance and stuff. It's not any good anymore. It was always kind of odd with that brand too, because they have a ton of serums and all of them have fragrance, but the LI Effector used to be like one that randomly didn't. It was like randomly really good. That's my opinion though. Let me know if you're using the new one, what you think. It's crazy how long this lasts. Now I'm coming on over that with this, just a few pumps of the Centilla for a little hack of hydration. All right, and the last dregs here of the light shade. And then I'm gonna have to reorder these Neutrogena UV tints. I finished the medium shade. Oh man, I'm always throwing the beans around. Funny story, one time I wasn't paying attention. I was making my coffee per usual, ground up the beans. Instead of dumping them in the French press, I put them directly in the mug. It's like, oh no. Yeah, that was not my finest moment. All right, so I ordered some things that just arrived from Goodall because I've been loving that vegan moisturizer, the vegan rice cream that I shared with you guys in my Korean skincare favorite products video that I did recently. So I went ahead and ordered this vegan rice milk moisturizing toner to see how I liked it. It is in the same line as that moisturizer. It has glycerin, chlorella vulgaris extract, sodium hyaluronate, soy milk. Soy has isoflavones in it, which are wonderful for calming down inflammation, skin brightening. Soy extracts also can be helpful for hyperpigmentation. Panthenol is moisturizing, ceramides. I've been so impressed with the moisturizer that I wanted to give the toner a try as well. And of course their Apricot Collagen Youth Firming Cream caught my eye. This looked promising. It has collagen in it, which is humectant. Yeah, I look forward to giving this a try. Let's take it out of the box, see what we're working with here as far as packaging. All right. I'm not gonna break the seal just yet because I have some other things that I am working my way through. I need to make a list of Korean brands that impress me. Pyeongkong Beauty of Joseon. I also like a lot of the products from I'm From. There's a close-up of the Apricot Firming Cream. This one didn't come with a scoop. I'm not gonna break the seal though because I don't want to get it started prematurely. Let's get it started in here. Woo! Update on these melamine plate bowls that I got in my FabFitFun box. I have been loving them. I've been eating out of them since I got them, and I continue to use this plate I got a few years ago. These are my ice cream spoons. Is anyone else like me? I don't like eating ice cream with a metal spoon. I like to have a plastic spoon, so I have these reusable ice cream spoons. I know this is kind of chaotic, but I don't know. I like leaving some of my dishware out, especially these fun melamine plates. I just think they're festive and I like looking at them. Oh. Just dropped off some things at the donation center. Always good to do a little decluttering, you know, some things that I didn't wear this past season that I've had for a couple of years. Still in good condition, but I don't know. It's just not like my vibe or whatever, and somebody else can get good use out of them.
But Elfrida would not be drawn. To thank me for mending his socks? He returned his gaze to the painting. It took up little space, being owned.
So I came in here to HEB. Check this out. Degree has these new body wash and soak, tart cherry. Now I hear people buzzing all about drinking like tart cherry juice at nighttime to help you fall asleep, and I think they're capitalizing on that. I don't know anything about the alleged benefits of tart cherry for sleep, but I can't imagine it's going to absorb through your skin and help you fall asleep to any appreciable degree. This looks just like a mild scented cleanser. Cocomital propylbutane is a mild surfactant. Of course you can be allergic to it, but I don't know. Mood boosting fragrance technology. Then of course they have a cooling cold shower body wash. See, these are like capitalizing on social media trends right here. Tart cherry, people claiming it helps you fall asleep, and then everybody is fascinated by the cold plunge. It's like a big trend right now. So much so that it's like being built into people's homes. No thank you. I don't want any part of cold plunge myself. Does this have menthol in it? Usually things that are cooling have menthol. I'm not seeing it. Maybe some of these other ingredients have a cooling effect. Interesting. Here's one with amino acids, maximum recovery, Epsom salts and electrolytes. Like, they're trying, it's like Gatorade and a body wash. I mean, honestly. I came over here to the shampoo and conditioner. I was hoping they had the Dove Derma Care scalp one, so I could see if there's like some other version of it out there, because it's really got me, I'm bothered by that. Like, I don't know what's going on with that, because mine definitely does not have the isothiazolinones in it. But I saw when I was on their website, Dove's website, which by the way also does not list isothiazolinone. I saw these Dove Real Biomimetic Hair Care sulfate-free shampoo. There's nothing wrong with sulfates in shampoos. I mean, they can be drying on the hair shaft, but shampoo formulation, they kind of balance that out with secondary surfactants. Hydrolyzed cider seed extract. Okay. Might like to try this because I do enjoy coconut oil in shampoo, and I've been really happy with the Dove shampoo, the anti-dandruff shampoo, coconut and vegan keratin. Now, proteins in hair care products, they can kind of help fill in little gaps along the hair strands and help cut down on breakage. For some people, they find that leads to a buildup that ultimately causes more breakage, so there's that. But there's nothing wrong with silicones either, although some people find that they cause a buildup on their hair as well. Silicones I love, though, in hair care because it helps keep the hair glossy and manageable for me. I'm all about that glossy life. I like it glossy. Strength and fullness boost. Is this retinol? Oh, come on. Retinol in a shampoo? You know, tretinoin has been shown to enhance the penetration and efficacy of minoxidil, but it's not, I don't know that it's per se the retinoic acid that's actually beneficial for our hair, more so that it's enhancing the efficacy of the minoxidil. Like, you know, it's like a booster for the minoxidil, gives it a little push, but I don't know that it by itself does anything. I don't think there's much research looking at that, truthfully. All right, this is interesting. Bear Republic, $14.99. Baby Bear Republic Soft Stick. It comes out like out of those little holes. Interesting. I wonder if this is as drying. I tried the gel lotion. Oh my god, that was horrible. I wonder how this is. Because, you know, with sticks, you just have to be careful. They're prone to skip areas under application, and I'm sure that would be the case with this, but it's still kind of interesting. SPF 50, mineral sunscreen, no fragrance. Well, hey guys, I'm home. I've been home for a while. I just finished editing a video and I'm uploading it, but right when I was towards the end of editing the video, the power went off for like 60 seconds and I was holding my breath because I still have to schedule tomorrow's video, which is supposed to go up. And if the power went out before I got in there to schedule the video, I was like, oh gosh, what's gonna happen? Please come back on. And it came back on. Worst case scenario, I can always go on my phone and schedule a video out. But yeah, the video I just edited was of me going through Whole Foods. So I haven't been in Whole Foods in a while. And this is the first time I've been in Whole Foods in like many months. But I wandered around a bit after I finished filming this particular video that actually should be up already at this point. What I was gonna say is, one thing I was noticing in Whole Foods is the prices in there are actually not that bad. I guess we have come to a point where suddenly Whole Foods is becoming more affordable than the regular grocery stores. So check Whole Foods. Definitely check Whole Foods if you buy like specialty items, because a lot of times it's less expensive to get it at Whole Foods. The cheapest place in my experience to get specialty food items is Sprouts. If you have Sprouts in your area, hit that up. Sprouts often has really good sales and really good deals on stuff. So definitely if you have Sprouts, check that out. The other place, they don't have it here, but it was kind of like Sprouts that we had in Colorado. Was it called Nature's Vitamin Shop or something of that sort? Comment below. I know some of you live in Colorado, if you know what I'm talking about. And you could get good deals there too. Like they had the bulk bins. Walmart has always been the default, less expensive place, but that is not necessarily always the case either. I mean, you really have to sleuth around. All right, this video is 22% uploaded. Fingers crossed the power does not go out. We haven't lost power, I don't want to jinx myself, in a while. Sometimes when there's like a storm or whatever, a power line, I don't know, gets hit and like a whole block will go out, and you never know, and you're just like sitting there in the dark. And sometimes it's like hours and hours, and it can be the whole night, a whole day. It doesn't happen that often, but when it does, it's like this most unsettling feeling, because you don't know how to proceed with your life because you don't know when the power is going to come back on. You're like, I guess I just have to sit here and chill. I'm wearing that tubing mascara. Here's an up close and personal. I told you it's kind of chunky. Look into my eyes. Well, hey guys, I am all finished with my moisturizing routine. I shared a video with you guys. I filmed a video. It should be up at this point already. Reviewing this new Gold Bond Retinol Overnight Body and Face Lotion, and I just slathered up with it. I've rather been enjoying it. I feel so dense because I saw your comments about this, and then I saw it in Walmart, and it was right next to the pump, and I didn't even bother to read carefully. I thought these were two separate products. I thought this was going to be a cream, and this was going to be more of a lightweight lotion, and I had it in my head, oh, I want to try both of them and compare and contrast the consistency. They're the same product, but fortunately I like it enough that I am, you know, obviously going to finish it. But it's so funny because I brought it home, you know, I'd studied the ingredients, and I just thought the ingredients are identical. You know, maybe this just has more water in it because water is the first ingredient. And maybe, you know, I was just assuming it was going to be more lightweight. It's like somehow my brain just sees bigger pump, and I just assume, oh, that's going to be a more lightweight look. I don't know. And it's so funny too, because when I was first using these, I probably used them for, I don't know, 2 days before it dawned on me they were the same exact product, because I kept, you know, I was like, I would put this on one arm and I put the cream on the other and be like, these have the same consistency. It's like, hello. I don't blame myself entirely for this though, because let's be honest, it's pretty rare for a brand to come out with like a product like this and not have like a whole line, right? You would expect there to be, I don't know, some other thing. So I guess that's why, you know, I'm conditioned to assume that brands are going to do that. But you know what they say about when you assume, you make a out of you and me. And man, here I am in the bathroom, like, you know, this is kind of like my lab here, right? Like I try out products here behind the scenes, and those of you who tune in for the vlogs, you know, I update you guys while I'm in the lab here, because I have quite, you know, I have like some moisturizers and things that I'm, you know, testing out, and things that I reviewed for you and stuff that I'm using up. I mean, it looks a bit like some kind of chemistry lab gone awry. And it's clean, it's tidy, it's picked up, but man, if somebody walked in here, they'd be like, this girl has a moisturizer and sunscreen and little dropper bottle hoarding problem. And you see on Instagram all these people who have like these skincare collections. I don't like collecting skincare. I don't. So I'm testing the waters of things, and like I'm using them. I'm testing the waters. I'm feeling things out. I don't hoard stuff. And if I get a product sent to me, if I already have it, or if it's not something that I'm particularly interested in trying, reviewing, there's no interest in it, like the day I receive it, I automatically put it in a receptacle to donate, to give to people who I know will use it, or, you know, send to, I also donate to something called Project Beauty Share, which I highly recommend. Because like if I'm very much like that though. I'm very much, you know, once I have it in my head that something's going to be a certain way, then I just, you know, go ahead with it. Because, you know, at any rate, if I change my mind later on, I can always, you know, I can buy it myself. So I'm not one to store stuff, so I'm not one to have these big collections that you see that are all like nicely displayed and everything. I have like a working collection here, and then I have some other things in my bedroom in storage, but not like a ton of stuff. Because I just feel like there's so many people walking around without sunscreen, and if it's not going to be a sunscreen that I feel like if it's one that I've already reviewed in the past and used before, you know, donate it to somebody else who really needs it. So I'm very much like that with, I don't store stuff, but it does end up looking a little bit like some kind of lab, but it is really tidy in here. What else was I gonna, oh shoot, I forgot to put my tretinoin on. I always like to put it on. I like to put it on before I take my hair towel down because it's just handy to have my hair out of my face, but I was running my mouth. So one thing about, one principle about applying skincare products, that it's just really simple to always keep in mind, that any product that you put on the skin while the skin's still damp, the damp skin is just more accepting of the ingredients, so they're more likely to penetrate. And that can be a good thing, it can be a bad thing. It can be a bad thing in that it can make them more likely to be irritating. And it doesn't matter the ingredient, you know, they're just more likely to be irritating on damp skin, but for some people, they may work a little bit better on damp skin. And it doesn't, like I said, it doesn't matter the ingredients. Some of you find that certain moisturizers really burn and sting when applied to damp skin. The go-to recommendation is to apply those hydrating, moisturizing, soothing ingredients on the skin while it's really damp, because they help, you know, they're soothing and all that thing. All that stuff. They shouldn't really burn or sting, but it's not always the case. But one thing, if you were really sensitive to certain ingredients, try also after, you know, when you're doing your skincare routine, you wash your face or whatever. Not only pat dry the skin and not only pat dry the skin so that the product will go on the skin while it's dry, but even consider, if it's still sensitive, consider waiting 30 minutes before applying whatever serum or toner burns or stings, because there's still a good bit of water in the stratum corneum at that point, so it may just be too irritating for you. The other sort of similar thing is that stuff applied under occlusion is going to be more likely to penetrate the skin, and it's more likely to be irritating. And so, for example, I'm a huge fan of those hydrocolloid patches for people who are prone to picking their pimples. It can just, you know, protect the pimple from frictional forces that would irritate it. But don't like put an acne medication on the pimple and then put the patch on, because that can really enhance the penetration of that ingredient, make it really irritating. Like, for example, benzoyl peroxide underneath a patch, whew, that could be really, really irritating. Likewise, so for example, you know, when I'm out and about in the stores, I'll often point these they have patches out nowadays where they have active ingredients in them. They maybe have tea tree oil, which y'all know my feelings about that. And a lot of times they'll be on those little micro darts that are supposed to dissolve. You're still like doing it under occlusion with that patch. So that's a situation where you can get increased uptake. The other factor is like, what area of the body are you putting stuff, right? Like eyelid skin is going to take up a lot more because it's super thin. Whereas the back, I mean, that's less likely to cause irritation for people, stuff on the back. The neck skin is much thinner, more likely to trigger irritation. Stuff gets in more easily. Yeah. The other factor is like what kind of blood flow you have going there, is another driving factor. Like, there's a lot of blood flow here on the cheeks. That's why they burn and sting. Anyway, y'all, I'm gonna wrap this video up here. I hope you guys enjoyed it and that you're having a great weekend. Thank you so much for making it to the end. If you enjoyed this vlog, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and as always, don't forget, sunscreen and subscribe. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye.